Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today I'll be checking Ducati 90th anniversary, the official video game. So obviously it's all about motorbikes and racing. I've never played this game before. I only played for maybe 3 minutes. I wanted to say 3 hours. 3 minutes just to make sure that the game actually runs. So this is really going to be my first time with that game, and I'm not really big into motorcycles and that kind of racing, if you know what I mean. So yeah, this is something pretty new. So looks like there's a couple of modes. There's a historic tour, so probably a sort of like a story mode or a career. I'll just take quick mode for now. Let's check options before we move any further. Let's see if there's any controls, audio, gamma correction, nothing graphics wise. By the way, I see straight away, even though we are still in menu, this game is like 1080p kind of game, I think, or close. I don't think it's been enhanced for Series X or even Xbox One X. By the way, I don't think this is a new game. I was just browsing through Xbox Store and I saw this game basically for like, $2. I thought to myself, why don't I buy it and give it a try? I like racing games, so why not? So I think it's still on sale right now. So, if you're into that kind of games, give it a try. So let's select quick mode. Let's go quick race. Let's change bike. What kind of bikes we've got available? These are some old bikes. This looks good as well. These are pretty much the same. The only difference is color. I like red, so that's fine. It can stay like this. Change track. We can select different tracks. Oh, this one looks nice. So let's go with this one. Yeah, this is probably going to be a little bit faster. So let's select this and yeah, let's start. So like I said, I did play this game maybe for 3 minutes, and this game is not enhanced. It seems to be a 60 frames per second, which kind of makes sense for racing games. Graphics wise, it doesn't seem to be too demanding and stuff. Like, graphics looks okay, decent enough, I think. As you can see, there's a lot of shimmering and that kind of stuff. That's too poor anti-aliasing basically, but that's fine. During the race, it's not as obvious as over here. It's only in these close-ups, I guess. Yeah, during the race, it's not that bad. Graphics looks pretty dope. Obviously this is last generation game. Actually, on second thought, this is 30 frames per second game. Yeah, it's not 60. I thought it's 30, but it's not. Yeah, hold on, let me give it a try. No, it's not 60. It's 30 frames per second. You can see it straight away. It's not smooth. Yeah, but anyway, let's give it a try anyway. It's a shame that some of these older titles were not enhanced, but especially these smaller titles, some developers just don't necessarily support these games later on. The gameplay is it's not too difficult. I was trying to like run into the barriers and that kind of stuff. That didn't really do much and stuff, right? So if you look at it, we just, this is typical kind of racing games. You can bounce off the walls and stuff, right? Oh, okay, well, there you go. You can even crash once for a while. I guess you can't do it forever, right? Graphics looks actually pretty dope, right? Not too bad. So that's pretty cool. It's a shame that it's a 30 frames per second game. It's not open world, so I guess it's not that big of a deal, because you don't really do much of a 180 kind of turns or 360s. This is a race, but then again, it's all about responsiveness and that kind of stuff. But even though it's 30 frames per second, Well, yeah, it's not too bad when it comes to actually controls. It's actually pretty responsive for a 30 frames per second game, if you know what I mean, right? So yeah. Oh, I'm going to crash. Yeah, that's what you do when you talk, ride, and do all kinds of other stuff. So I will actually restart the race. Actually, can I turn around? Yeah, there we go. Look at this, 30 frames per second. Yeah, and that's why the thing, like, if you play a game like Forza, where you do a lot of like turning and a lot of 180 kind of turns, you see that judder on a track where, well, there you go. When you go mostly forward, yeah, my son sits next to me and he's like laughing. He's ahead of me. You know, he's laughing at me. He's laughing at my driving skills, of course. But come over here, say hi. Hi. So yeah. So it's the graphics was pretty cool. It's 1080p, like I said, so it's not too sharp, but it looks decent enough. I guess on a big 4K TV it's going to be pixelated a little bit, but during the race it doesn't bother me that much as I would think. I guess the thing about these kind of racing games on tracks is that you way too much focused on the track. You don't really get distracted by like things like, you know, edge shimmering and that kind of stuff, I guess, right? Because like in games like GTA and stuff, where you just kind of like drive around for no reason sometimes, that's a different, because you've got time to look around and stuff. That's not the case over here, right? So without any further ado, let's restart the race and let's check my real skills, if I've learned anything today. And like I said, I don't necessarily play much of these kind of games. I mean, motorcycle, like bike racing, that's what I mean. But this is pretty arcade-ish kind of game, so it doesn't really feel different when it comes to controlling the bike. It's nothing really like extraordinary. It's just like you turn and the bike turns, right? So, and it's arcade-ish. So I guess just to sit down for like a couple of minutes, do a couple of races, that's not really a bad game to do. And graphics looks cool. It's still need to practice. I'm 7th. My bike is not too fast. Come on, let's get them. Oh, there we go. Mistake on my side, I'm afraid. They are running away. It's this first lap done, so I'm getting closer, guys, getting closer. So I just need to focus. Focus mods, just like Trinity in Matrix. Focus mods. Yeah, they seem to have faster bikes than me. I have a feeling that sometimes there's some weird frame rate stutters. Oh, there you go. Nearly done. There you go. Now we're talking. Get out. Get off. Get off. Go away. You know what? It's pretty fun, but it's not too bad. Not too bad. Maybe because it's kind of easy to control and that kind of stuff, and that kind of arcade-ish kind of games just are fun. It's all about like fun, not too difficult, enjoyable. The graphics looks actually pretty good. Like for our last gen console, for our last gen game. Like I said, guys, I think it's pretty cheap. I even bought it for like literally like $2, I think. Like it was super cheap. So like 7 zlotys I think I paid for that game. It's like dirt cheap. Sandwich in Polish store actually sometimes costs more. Like $2. There you go, Mods the winner. Hey guys, you know this game is pretty cool. It's actually pretty fun. I may give it more time and stuff. So there we go. I've got an achievement even. You probably don't see it, but anyway, guys, that's the game. Pretty good. Ducati, pretty good. Ducati. Official game. It's on I think it's a multi-platform game, so I would imagine that if you're on PlayStation, it's probably on sale as well, because they usually run these kind of sales like on both platforms. Game is pretty good. It's not too bad. So you know, a game for like $2, like you can spend even an hour playing it just for, you know, just for fun, some achievements and stuff. The graphics is pretty cool, not too bad. And yeah, so guys, that's the video. Thanks a lot for tuning in. Thanks for support, really appreciate it. And I will see you in the next one. Take care.